Hi guys, it's Matthew, and welcome back to another episode of 90-second Arduino tutorials. So for today's episode, we're going to be getting a PIR motion sensor right here to work with an LED. So first, for the wiring, the first thing I did was wire up the ground port on the breadboard right here with this white wire, and then going to the PIR motion sensor. This is labeled, by the way, on the pins, but on the far left side, the far side, that is the ground, the white wires going into the ground of the breadboard, and then the middle, that is the power, and the red one goes directly into the 5-volt on the Arduino board, and the last one, that orange cord there, that goes into the digital pin on the Arduino. And then for a simple LED, for this side here, that's the shorter side that goes into the ground, and then for the longer side, this yellow wire, that goes into another digital pin, and you can pick any digital pin, but I picked digital pin 7. So let's go into the code here. So first thing I wanted to do was initialize my variables. So first int LED equals 7, that's digital pin 7. And then int PIR, representing the PIR motion sensor, equals 6, so digital pin 6. That's one thing I really like about this sensor is you don't need any libraries to run it. It's you can basically just run it off digital write and digital read commands. So for the setup, we label our LEDs the output, and then our PIR sensor as the input, because that's going to be giving commands to the LED, whether it is to turn on or off. And then we're also going to start the serial monitor. So serial.begin with the bond at 9600. And then for the loop, we first want to initialize the PIR value, which equals digital read PIR. So the PIR represents the digital pin 6 that we chose, and this value is going to represent basically whatever it's reading motion or not. So that's what that means. And then if PIR value is high, which means on, digital write LED high. So if it reads motion, the LED is going to turn on. And then we're going to say a little serial print in motion detected for the serial monitor, and then delay 1000, just to slow it down a little bit. And then for the else, basically if the motion sensor does not detect anything, the LED is going to stay off. That's what the low means. And then it's going to print no motion, and then delay 200. So now I'm going to plug it in here. And most PIR motion sensors actually have a little knob where you can adjust the sensitivity. Mine does not have that, so it's pretty sensitive. So getting my motion sensor to work here, you can see that if I run my hand in front of it, the light turns on. If I remove it, it should stay off. Run my hand, light turns on. Just like that. It's quite sensitive though. And then if we look at our monitor here, when the motion's detected, it'll read motion detected, and then when there's periods of no motion, it'll just read no motion, just like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and see you in the next video.